Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case World Edition Case 31 Deathmatch. Let's unlock Chapter 2, so... Okay. Alright. Okay, we know that. How did the press get wind of this archer? I thought I told you to keep this investigation quiet. Well, it's kind of hard to solve a murder without talking to the suspects about it. Regardless, I want you to get to the bottom of this case now. You're right, and the reporter mentioned that already out to trade at Ayutthaya Park. Let's get down to Ayutthaya Park to see if we can dig up some more leads and get out of Ingrid's way. Alright, Ingrid went harsh and Press got a hold of our murder. Wow. When we solve this murder, then you can talk about it in the press, so shut the fuck up. That's what reporters do here. They have nothing to talk about, then they just arrest someone else. I can see why tiny tray you got there. Have you found any clues? That sack of papers could be important. I'll get the tape. What about that basket of leaves? Well, I suppose it's worth a look. I'll let you sit through that. Alright? Alright, I didn't cover this picture, so it's Tadid and this guy, Baxter. Or what was his nickname? Viper. Yeah, I think it was that. Alright, let's search the leaves. Headband. Oh. They happen found that bastard looks like the one our victim is wearing in that picture. I'll take this headband to Lars right away. Wait, was he missing it? Where we found him? Oh, yes he did. And now I see it here. Yeah. Alright, now let's do this torn document. Don, you're missing out on a rare opportunity, Professor Metcalf. Found a thesis paper. The title reads Unlocking the Potential of Neural Pathways. Oh, I see there's a note on the thesis addressed on the victim. It says, Tadid, you are missing out on a rare opportunity. I wonder what this research has to do with the champion kickboxer. Let me look up an address for this Professor Marshall Metcalf. That's weird. The university photo of Professor Metcalf must be faulty. He makes him look blue. In any case, let's start here about his paper. Why are you blue, dude? What the hell? What, is this an Avatar reference and he's blue? Wow. Ah, welcome, welcome. I don't know if to receive visitors. What the? Holy cow, you really are blue. How is that possible? Oh yes, that... I forget that can be off-putting for people. I have a tendency to run experiments on myself. Sometimes there are unexpected side effects. Alright, well... You'll see that every day. Anyway, you get to talk about your thesis. What was this opportunity that Topper was missing out on? Oh, you're risking his death. I heard he'd been murdered. It's so horrid, isn't it? I offered Ty the chance to participate in a trial of some performance-boosting elements, all legal and above board. Ty refused to take part in the trials, which, as I said, are completely harmless, as he possesses only slightly more pollen than the vitamins I take. As if he'd participated, Ty would still be alive. Harmless experiments. That's a little hard as well coming from a guy who turned himself blue. Don't go anywhere, Professor Macca. We'll be seeing you again. Yeah, why would we test your vitamins if you had side effects on yourself? You tested on yourself and you're blue now. Wow. Oh, that's all. We gotta wait for this victim's headband to finish. So bit. And we are back. So let's see what you have on your headband. Good call, digging around in that basket. Yeah, I've been able to determine the headband is a murder weapon. What? I didn't expect that. The wife is confirmed the real profile of the headband matches the ligature marks on the victim's neck. What? Does that mean that Tani was killed by his own headband? I'm afraid so, though according to the poem it's called a monocle, a secret headpiece worn by Thai monks before a contest, signifying good fortune and protection. Now, while I couldn't make a positive DNA match, I found some fingernail fragments on the monocle, consistent with the grip the killer would have needed to strangle our victim. The fingernail fragments were tainted by traces of a pale green substance containing citral. Citral is a fragrant oil present in lemongrass, a common herb frequently used in Thai cooking. You say the killer eats lemongrass? That's better enjoy it while they can. I don't think lemongrass is on the prison menu. Well, your own headband was a murder weapon. Wow. Well, I can tell you found a murder weapon, but that's a far cry from catching a killer. Good, yeah, let's go back to the resort bar and take a close look at Tali's favorite watering hole. Alright? Alright, back to the beach then. X-ray? Oh, I didn't see that coming. What do we need the X-ray for? A tooth? Who lost a tooth? Was there another fight here, but out of the ring? With Danny and some other guy? Ew, why did you pick up a bloody tooth, Katarina? Well, I'll let you take a sample of the blood if you think it'll help. The X-ray is more my kind of clue. Let's cross-reference the image to see if it's relevant to our investigation. The notebook should also be useful. The victim's name is useful, but the rest of the page is faded. Let's dust that off. Alright? First we're gonna do the X-ray. Oh, something's broken. Oh, Baxter! Your challenger. The database came up with a badge for an injury profile. It belongs to Baxter Fraser. Tiny Sergeant had a broken arm? That sounds like a clear-cut motive for murder, if you ask me. We definitely have a bone to pick with Baxter, Katria. Oh, did Donnie break your arm just so he can win? Well, could be that. And that would be a big motive for you to kill Tanid. Time Prof, Fraser, and numbers. Nice talk to you what's written on his notebook, but it still doesn't make any sense to me. The Kuga serves a championship battle between Tani and Baxter, but what are those numbers and what does he can't lose mean? Right, when it comes to the Siberian numbers, there's only one person who can help us. Elliot. Yeah, that's what you do. $12 hours? And let's do this tooth. I was so grossed out you picked up that tooth, Katia, but so be it. Let's put a sample equivalent under the microscope. Okay? No, at first I'm gonna go talk to Baxter. So what happened, dude? I bet you broke it arm, Mr. Fraser. Surely that would have made winning the championship difficult. Oh, you found out about that. I tried to keep it as quiet as possible. The only people who knew were my doctor and Toddy. Toddy knew about it? I approached him when I first got hurt to see if he'd postpone the title fight. He said no. So Toddy wouldn't postpone the match even though he knew you were hurt. I imagine that made you pretty angry. Nah, really, I'm always in impeccable shape and I take my time to stay on top of my game. I would have destroyed him anyway, broken arm or not. Well, I guess we'll never find out now, will we? But if you killed Toddy because you wanted to cancel the fight, your next checkup will be in a prison infirmary. Oh, so nothing, well. He didn't break your arm, you already had a broken arm before you met Toddy. Oh, I knew it was going to be her. The Mexican profile says the blood we found on that tooth belongs to Manuel Tongpro, the victim's wife. I really got it. That doesn't sound good. We'd better find Manuel and see how she lost this tooth. Alright, what went wrong in the marriage? Alright. Oh, Cat, it's you. I thought you might have been the delivery service. I'm waiting for a shipment of lemongrass. Manuel, I wanted to ask you about this broken tooth we found. Could you tell Captain Katia how you lost it? You found this on the floor? How humiliating. But I guess I don't need to hide it anymore now that Tony's dead. He was the one who knocked it out. What? What? Tony hates you? Hard enough to knock out a tooth? Everybody loved Tony, but what nobody knows is that he was violent outside of the ring as well. When he lost his temper, he'd hit me. I was terrified that one day he'd kill me. That's terrible, Manuel. We're sorry that your husband behaved so brutally towards you. I'm very sad, but I won't deny that on some level I'm glad he's dead. Well, let's hope you didn't take matters into your own hands. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, that's what the boxers do. They're not very nice even in a private life. That's what I'm going to say. Alright, we're gonna wait for notebook's contents to finish. So bit. And we are back. So let's check out this notebook. Ah, cause yeah, I just analyzed those numbers in the notebook. Now, these numbers are money lines, or more specifically betting odds. Fraser is the underdog, rated at plus 120. This means, for example, that you'd only have to bet 100 to make a 120 profit. Ty was a clear favorite with odds for minus 130. That means you have to wager $130 to make $100 profit. Profit margin for the underdog is much higher because he's far less likely to win. Because Tony was to predict the winner, his profit margin is reduced. I guess basically know he can't lose, but what about the other numbers? I ran those through the local betting agency database references for the two fighters from a booking named Chod Sasuin. Lucky for us picking up this notebook. I bet you know what I'm thinking. It's time we paid Chance Sansurin a visit. I did not understand a word they were saying now. He was saying. Excuse me, are you Chance Sansurin? So that's me, Crop. Come join me for some spicy lemongrass chicken. You wanna place a bet? I had the best odds in town. No bets, Mr. Sorry, we did find your notebook and would like to talk to you about the murder of Tally Tongpro. I know, I saw it on the news. The odds for a champion TIE fighter being killed on the day of his title defense must be like 1,000,000 to 1. It's such a shame my bank account is going to miss that guy. He's maybe a very rich man. Your compassion is touching, Mr. Sasurin. Judging from your note, you were pretty confident Tally was going to defend his title, is that correct? No doubt about it, he was always a sure winner. I was going to make a killing. Oh, sorry, poor choice of words. Well, I was hoping you said you didn't make a killing regardless. Don't go too far, I may need to speak to you again. No problem, Captain, I'm always around Crop. And thanks for finding my book. You can see me anytime, I'll give you a bet on the house. No. No and no. I don't know about you, got even more sources we speak to about this, but the more I feel we are getting nowhere. We found out about Bastard Face's broken arm and how he wanted the fight postponed, but was he desperate enough to take Dine down permanently? Charles story was on a winning streak betting on Dine. Doesn't make sense that he'd sacrifice his cash cow. And then there's Professor Marshall Metcalf. I still can't believe the guy actually turned himself blue. What? Katarina, I think we might have a problem. Lars, you're blue. What the hell is this? Is that some infection? Did your blueness become some kind of an infection that Lars got something from our clues here? What is it? How did you find out about it? Oh, it was this notebook. It's gonna be this. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Look, do you like to see you? And I'll see you again. Goodbye!